So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Prix 89 final. Let's take you through the starting grid as who will become our new Prix 89 CKR 100cc Euro Grand Prix champion. Jürgen Schauber starts from pole position and will be joined by Tommy Jespersen on the front row. Heinz Gockel and Thomas Franz will make it an all-German row 2, with Thomas Kracht joined by Michael Weinheich on row 3. Peter Lieros and Bertold Bermel rounding out the top 4 rows. Completing the top 10 will be Francis Gillagard and Denmark's Uffe Ring Nielsen. Jan van Handel and Christian Helmer Pedersen round out row 6 ahead of Hans Hansen, Ole Olesen, Kjeld Christiansen, Jean-Marc Malisieux and Torben Lausen rounding out the 17-strong grid. So 12 minutes. Right, somebody's already gone off out of turn 3. Didn't quite catch the number, but someone was definitely having a car that was not a car that was not being compliant and might have been breaking down. So last year the champion was Meerbach Pedersen, who will follow in her footsteps in 2024. Stick with us for the roller coaster ride that is Prix 89, and we'll find out together live here at the circuit and also live on the Voyens Motorsport Arena YouTube channel. So the field makes its way out of the final right-hander through the small chicane into the tram lines. The Prix 89 final. Is it underway? Yes, it is, as the timer counts down. And Tommy Jespersen round the outside of Jürgen Schauber through the opening corner to take the race lead early. Keep your eyes on the 84 of Jan van Handel from the Netherlands, who was very, very quick in the opening heats, and obviously in heat 2 got collected. Oh, and that's the 95 around. Gillagard, the French driver. Unfortunately, that was going into turn number 4, and the French driver might not be taking any further part in this final, having started down in 9th place. But Tommy Jespersen and Jürgen Schauber look to be controlling proceedings, as Schauber might have just gotten through at the final hairpin on the opening lap. Yes, there has been a lead change, and it is going to be Jürgen Schauber who leads for Germany ahead of Tommy Jespersen as they come across the line to complete the opening lap. But Jespersen back up the inside, through into T1, retakes the race lead. Heinz Gockel, Thomas Franz, and get this, from 11th at the start, and now on lap 2 is up 7 places. Jan van Handel is definitely flying up the order and making mincemeat of the opposition. As a little bit further back, Kjeld Christiansen battling away with the 102 of Thomas Kracht. Then behind them they've got Hans Hansen in the number 10. As Jan van Handel was nearly 1.4 seconds behind Thomas Franz in the battle for 4th place. And now it's really closing up between the quintets at the front of the field. So Jespersen still leads, Schauber 2nd, Gockel 3rd, Franz in 4th, and Van Handel in 5th. Last time round they were covered by nearly 3¼ seconds. So Jespersen, Schauber, Gockel, Franz, Van Handel, new fastest lap, and the top 5 covered by 2.1 seconds. Van Handel pumps in a 63.799 second lap time. As a little bit further back, I think that was Kjeld Christiansen and Jean-Marc Malisieux going through into turn 3. But the top 5, this is going to be an absolute slobber knocker. It's going to be a really, really dynamic and exciting affair at the sharp end of the field, because Jespersen still leads the way as the leaders come into... Oh, and Van Handel nearly trips over the curbing, trying to get through on Thomas Franz. Remember, they had got that. Well, Franz accidentally took out Van Handel through turn 3 with a few laps to go in the pre-final. So Jespersen, Schauber, Gockel, Franz and Van Handel. Now they're covered by nearly 3 seconds, but there's still 8.5 minutes to go out of 12. So Ole Olesen, well, deciding, you know what, I've had a couple of races, I'm going to leave it as it was and put my little baby back under covers. So good to see Ole taking part in qualifying this morning, and also the 2 heats. But Jürgen Schauber is really menacing. He's hustling along Tommy Jespersen for the overall race lead, as we've got 2 coming into contact with one another. And that is, where on earth is that? I'm trying to locate where that is. That is going to be, 41, Torben Lausen. And who else was it? Was it possibly Juffe Fring Nielsen, I think, maybe in the number 25? As Jespersen keeping Schauber at bay for the race lead. Gockel, Franz, Van Handel, another new fastest lap by the Dutchman. And now is 2 and a bit tenths away from trying to get through for 4th place. It could have been Peter Lieros in the number 96 that might have been the other driver involved in that incident just a few seconds ago. However, Tommy Jespersen starting to pull a little bit of an advantage over Jürgen Schauber. Jan Van Handel closing in on Thomas Franz. Oh, this is going to be very, very close indeed between the German and the Dutch driver, as Van Handel again tries to look for the opportunity to get through the penultimate hairpin, but this time thought better of it and went, well, once, twice, shame on you. Twice, do it twice, shame on me. So Van Handel's going to have the opportunity of the slipstream down the start-finish straight. If anyone might remember, Thomas Franz's Banzai overtakes up the inside at turn 1. Are not going to be as useful in a longer race like this, but Franz is getting ever closer to Heinz Gockel in the number 27. And there's Van Handel looking up the inside through at turn 4. Stumbles over the curbing, but he's going to be wheel to wheel. Inside line for turn 5 for Van Handel. Is he going to get through? Yes, he is. That's 4th place for the Dutchman. And now he's got to just be a little bit conservative. Just wait for the opportunities to present themselves. And as soon as he got out of turn 5 and into 6, then into 7, he's managed to say goodbye at the moment to Thomas Franz. But we know how quickly Thomas Franz can make a move on you, as Jan Van Handel found out in the pre-final earlier on. Jürgen Schauber trying to get close and personal with Tommy Jespersen for the race lead. And is Schauber going to go for the inside line? Jespersen cuts that off quickly. And now Heinz Gockel has got Jan Van Handel behind him. Another attempt possibly for the race lead into turn 3, not quite, but third's going to go the way of Jan Van Handel. Van Handel's got through on Gockel. That was a great move by the 84 from the Netherlands. So, Van Handel taken out of the pre-final inadvertently through a major incident involving Thomas Franz, and now is 2 positions away from hitting the front of the field. And we are 5 minutes to go. So Van Handel has really made great work through this race, being strategic, using discretion as the better part of valor, and now he's putting the frighteners on Jürgen Schauber. Now these 2 battled in the opening heats of the weekend, and now look at the double toe the Dutchman's getting. Into turn 1, does he decide to chance it? No, he doesn't. Good call there by the 84. New fastest lap by Handel in the meantime, 63. Oh, he's dived up the inside. He's used it again. Done exactly the same move, this time to Jurgen Schober. And Jan van Handel from the Netherlands is up to second. Now it means it's immovable force versus unstoppable object. And at the moment, the unstoppable object is Jan van Handel. And now Tommy Jespersen realizes who he's got behind him. Into the next right-hander at 7. Now into the left-hand hairpin here at 8. This could be very, very close indeed. Van Handel's diving up the inside. Through at 9. And now it's a cross-back attempt by Tommy Jespersen. But Jan van Handel from 11th on the grid with 3.5 minutes to go now leads the Prix 89 final. All bets are off. Jespersen trying to dive up the inside of Van Handel. Through into turn 1. Cannot make the move and loses out a lot of momentum. Thomas Frans, in the meantime, decides to dive up the inside of Heinz Gockel. Backs out of it and loses a lot of momentum. Meantime, Jurgen Schober's trying to get past. Through on Tommy Jespersen for second place. He knows that time is not on his side. The seconds are ticking away. Is up the inside. Tries to go Heinz Gockel through 6. Now into the right at 7. Into the turn 8 left-hand hairpin. And now Jan van Handel he's pulled a gap. This could be the breakaway the Dutchman in the 84 needs. And Jespersen again, holding off Schober. Van Handel another new fastest lap. He's 1.5 seconds up the road. That could be game over. Thomas Frans through at turn 2 on Heinz Gockel. That is for 4th place. But Jan van Handel has really, really grabbed this Prix 89 final by the scruff of the neck and shook it violently and has got his way. But what a drive it's been from all the way back outside of the top 10. And Jan van Handel is just calmly doing the business at hand. And we only have 9 drivers on the circuit. Berthold Bermel from Germany in the number 100 has crossed the line to complete lap 9. Jan van Handel's just about to complete lap number 10, and that includes the quartet behind him. Yep, 2 seconds. It's game over for the rest, but now it's the battle for the last 2 steps on the podium. Tommy Jespersen holding on to second, ahead of Jurgen Schober and Thomas Frans. And Frans was very close to the back of the number 12, going through into turn number 3 as we head into the final minute of this class's race meeting. There's Kjeld Christiansen in the number 107, rounding out the top 6, ahead of Uffe Ring Nielsen, Hans Hansen and Berthold Bermel, Jean-Marc Malisieux, Thomas Kracht, Peter Lieros, Torben Lausen we lost on lap 3, Michael Weinreich lap 2, Guy Lagarde on the opening lap of the race. But with about 15 seconds to go, as Berthold Bermel gets the blue flag shown his way. So it was 13 seconds to go on the timer. And Jan van Handel has a lead that is very much at this moment in time unassailable. 2.4 seconds. P2 and P3 hotly being contested. 1 driver from Denmark, 2 from Germany. And this is going to seal the deal. Jan van Handel has just been allowed past by Berthold Bermel from Germany. And the next time around, it's going to be 1 more lap to go for the Flying Dutchman. Jan van Handel in the number 84 is going to see the sign that he needs. But there's been dramas for second. Well, there's been dramas possibly coming in the way for second position. Jan van Handel goes on to the final lap of the race. Pats the right side as Tommy Jespersen holds on to second. Jürgen Schober third. Thomas Franz in fourth. And now this could be the opportunity where someone's going to put it on the line. Franz looks for a dive up the inside of Schober. Schober through into turn 3. No room there for the 67 to get through. And now he might have the opportunity if he plants it on the inside through at turn 5, but was not quick enough to facilitate that. So with the rest of the top 4 squabbling over the scraps on the Sunday afternoon dinner table, even though it is Saturday, one driver is going to be absolutely jubilant. Managed to get a win and a top 3 position in the heats, but it's going to be victory. Mia Bach-Pedersen in 2023. 2024, Jan van Handel wins and becomes the CKR 100cc Euro Grand Prix Prix 89 champion, starting 11th and finishing top of the podium in first, winning by 3.5 seconds, ahead of Tommy Jespersen and Jürgen Schober. Thomas Franz, you're going to have to come back next year and give it all another try, finishing 4th at the end of 13 laps. Heinz Gockel in 5th, ahead of Kjeld Christiansen, as we are waiting for some other drivers, I'm sure, to arrive out of the 9 drivers that will be finishing. Uffe Ring Nielsen, the number 25 from Denmark, takes 7th. Hans Hansen from Sweden in the number 10 will take 8th. Ahead of Berthold Bermel in the number 100 from Germany, who rounds out the 9 finishers. But Jan van Handel becomes your 2024 CKR 100cc Euro Grand Prix Prix 89 champion here in Voyens.